Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Dream Daddy Streams. And welcome, Phoenix, and welcome anyone viewing anonymously. You're channeling the depressed man who works every job in town this evening. Damn. Yeah, it just be like that sometimes. Let's see. Welcome back. And today, okay, so here's the goal for today. We are fucking finishing Dream Daddy this weekend, okay? It is happening. We have 3 dates left. 3. I'm aiming today, my goal is to get 2 finished. So we do 1 date tomorrow, and then we're fucking finished. That kind of makes it sound like I'm sick of this game, and like I hate it so much, I just want it done. I have thoroughly enjoyed this game, actually, but you know, it's been a while, and I'm just like revving to go with the next Homestuck Reread streams. I'm fucking pumped. It's gonna be a good time. But before we get into Dream Daddy, of course, there's some community news. Starting with, so this song we played during the Vriska pre-stream, I think we talked about the Sword and Shield song. So Toby Fox wrote a song, and there's a letter now published on Pokemon.com, the official website. That is an open letter from Toby Fox to all of us. So the little intro is just explaining who he is and that sort of thing. So this is a letter explaining how this got set up. Hi everyone, I'm Toby Fox. Have you heard of me before? Well, that's because I just said my name. LOL. Jokes aside, are you interested in how all this happened? Well, okay, I'll tell you, I guess. Once upon a time, I created an RPG game called Undertale. For one reason or another, it seems a lot of people at Game Freak ended up becoming fans of the game. One day, I noticed Go Ichinose-san, one of the composers for Pokemon, was following me on Twitter, so I messaged him out of the blue. Eventually, we became friends, and I was able to meet many other people from Game Freak too. After eating sukiyaki with members of the company one day, we went to a cafe. There, I ordered a bottle of green tea and selfishly randomly asked if I could make a song for Pokemon someday. They said yes. Right there in the cafe, they immediately told me a concept for a song I could make, and as I walked home, my heart was burning with inspiration. A melody entered my head, and I stumbled past Salarymen in the dark, and as I stumbled past Salarymen in the dark, I sang it to myself over and over so I wouldn't forget it. In the end, that song became the song you hear in the game. It's a fierce track full of explosive power. I wanted to show the energy and passion I felt when asked to create a song for Pokemon. Yeah! Let's get wild, baby! Oh this fucking guy. But wait a second. It's the only song I made, and you can't hear it until you beat the game, so make sure you enjoy Game Freak's music properly first, okay? Adachi-san and Ichinose-san worked hard. Don't rush through the whole game just to hear my song. No one would actually ever do that. Oh, and this goes without saying, but it's a huge honor to be allowed to make music for Game Freak. I'm so happy and thankful I was allowed to do this. So please look forward to the song and to Pokemon Sword and Shield as well. Yamper Yam Yam, which is one of the Poke calls. I think I fucking forget if it's called Yamper or if the name is longer than that. But that is what that is. That's what that gibberish is. P.S. If you like it, please let Game Freak know. They might treat me to sukiyaki again. No one would ever actually do that. And then, you know, they closed off. Thanks. Look forward to hearing your tune starting November 15th. So, yeah, I didn't know it was on November 15th. I don't know why I thought it was coming out November 12th, but it's coming out on the 15th. So that is... I thought that was fucking great. Yeah, from the Baby Is You to fucking Pokemon, like the journey, the musical range. And it's a fantastic song. It's fantastic. I will I don't think I'll play it again. We played it last time. I'm gonna close this one for now. So we're back onto Homestuck news. Back to Homestuck. So picking up where we left off last weekend, I forgot to also show the news post when I finished Gamzee, because as with the other volumes, they've started doing these like sort of troll call style things. They're really not. They're like vague. They're troll call style only in the formatting. The actual writing in the bullet points is just 100% shit posting, and I love it because Vriska's bullet point is literally just Vriska. And Gamzee is motherfucking miracles, and then the fucking Honel, I must go. That's like, that's such a classic fucking. Let me see if I can find the original image, because I can't remember if it is from Shrub Play or which roleplay service it's from. If it was Trubplay or shit, what the fuck is the other one? Oh, the MSPA RP. Let me. Oh my god, I made a typo. Fuck, I should have looked this up beforehand. But Honel is just such a fucking classic. Like, that, god, that's just been like, what, like 2012, 2013? 2013? Sounds more like it. Okay. I thought that the Tumblr tag for Honel would be a good place to start. But it turns out, no? I can only find this, like, incredibly isolated, version of it. So just fucking immediately disconnected. I don't remember if this is the original image, though. I do not remember if this is the original image, so that, like, kind of bothers me. But I probably should have looked it up before starting to stream if I wanted to have more time to look up the original. But yeah, that's I fucking love that. And we got another set of emojis, and more desktop and mobile wallpapers. So I'll post a link to this in chat if anyone wants to download any of those. Boom. Okay. And as well, so MSP Reader, the official Twitter account, has been updating. I remember before, when Pesterquest was announced, or no, it was after the first volume came out, I showed on screen, I talked about the update where the who am I again, and like that kind of, the erasing of this profile kind of to go along with MSP Reader losing their memories in Pesterquest. And there have been updates with all of the other volumes here. So, you know, we got Dave's. Today I met a strange boy and discovered that hoes are real. The strange boy wasn't the hoe. Don't get it twisted. You know, Guns and Dogs for Jade. We got, you know, the shirt collar will not go down. Carcat is angry, but he's pretty good at Tony Hawk. And Kanai is making me a dress. Oh yeah, this was a retweet. This is so cute. I love that art. And then Gamzee is a very good cook. Vriska is very good at math. I don't know how she does it. For the last volume, what's a Vampo? Of course, this was the Hive Swap Act 2 announcement. And then new friends. I bet they're very normal. Okay, but that's a review of what's happened here. So worth taking a peep at when every new volume comes out, I suppose, to see what editions are here. I don't. Did I put that link? I did not. I'm gonna put that in my little list. It will be in the description of the YouTube video. All of these links will be. And speaking of this week's Pesterquest, I love her so much, and there she is. I'm so excited for Terzi. I love her so much. She's been one of my favorites since like my very first read through, and like before we even knew the trolls' names, I was like, this is my favorite, and I fucking love her so fucking much. So fucking much. Also, we did talk about on the Vriska stream, Noah and I were like, yo, Terzi, when that happens, I'm coming back. And I was like, yeah, you are. So the arrangements have been made. Noah is going to return and do the Terzi stream with me, and I am so fucking excited to do a stream with Noah again, because that was just like, it was a fantastic experience. It was so much fun to be streaming together, so I'm pumped for that. Y'all get pumped too. If you missed the first set of Big Brain Power Hours, you have the opportunity to attend more. I mean, hopefully this will not be the last one. Not on my watch, anyway. But yeah, Therapy Pipes. She is here. I love her so much. But yeah, we can see all her scale mates in the back. And her sprite. She is short and stocky, and I love it. Oh my god, I fucking love the pictures people done with putting like the Vriska and Terzi sprites together, and it's just like, yes, this. I'm actually gonna jump ahead a little bit. So Terzi is going to be written by Sarah Zedig, which is really exciting. So Sarah Zedig hasn't done any official What Pumpkin work before. Within the Homestuck fandom, she's probably known best for Godfeels, for writing Godfeels, the June Edgar fic. She also has, she did a panel at SacCon. She put out a video about the experience of writing said fanfic, Godfeels. Yeah, she's a host. She's now a host, one of the hosts of the Perfectly Generic podcast. So very exciting. Super pumped to read her writing. Godfeels is still on my to read list, so I haven't actually read anything written by her before, but like all of her YouTube videos are like just impeccable. So that is exciting. Very exciting. That's Terzi. Okay. And the other one is Equius. So I'm interested to see what direction Equius's route is gonna go in. Because generally with the other characters that I, could pretty easily form like a vague idea of like what some of the focuses might be, but I'm kind of drawing a blank on Equius. I mean, I think I've seen a number of Discord theorizing and like tweets to the effect of one of the endings is going to be him accidentally crushing MSP reader to death, or like punching them to death without meaning to. So like that's the only idea I have of where this could possibly go. But yes, Equius, and that is going to be written by Lalo Hunt. So Lalo Hunt is on the Homestuck Squared team. Lalo Hunt wrote for Friendsim. Oh shit, I forgot to look up which ones Lalo wrote. I think I'm getting a couple characters' names. I'm pretty sure Lalo wrote Tagora. You know what I can do? You know what game loads really fast? Hive Swap Friend Sim. So I can literally just open the game and read it to you. Isn't that handy? There's that good theme song. Lalo Tagora, yeah. Tagora, Tysius, Gallic, Wanshi, and helped with the epilogue. Or, wait, did they write the epilogue? I thought it was, yeah, it was Aisha and Lalo together that did the epilogue. But, yeah, Tagora, Tysius, Gallic, Wanshi, epilogue. That is a stellar history, and we are about to get more lovely writing from Lalo, so that's exciting. And of course, following the trend of Pesterquest roots being written by people who love and are really passionate about those characters, had to save my PQ debut for my favorite boy. Lalo loves Equius, so I'm really excited to see what they come up with. Or what they have come up with. These roots are already written. But yeah, so that is, yeah, I think that's my favorite part of this project, really, is that they're giving the writing, like, they're assigning writers based on, like, people who really love that character. So that is that. And the sprites for this volume are done by Zameg, who did other ones for Pesterquest already. I don't remember exactly which volumes, but you know what? I'm not gonna bust any more of our time by opening it up, because y'all know Zameg. By opening up Pesterquest, I mean. I just realized that was a little bit of an incomplete thought. Yeah, so that is community news. Let's hop over to the game. Let's get this motherfucker started, because we are getting through 2 fucking dates today, I swear on my life. We gotta get this shit done. I'm pushing for 2 dates today just because I don't want to go overtime tomorrow because I'm working on Sunday. I don't work until 1:30 in the afternoon. However, I still would like to not go super late tomorrow night. So, ta-da! There's the title. Oh, stream quality and stream lag. Let me know how that goes, because I played with the settings again. So here's my journey so far. 2 years on of trying to get the streams to work properly. Basically, I did a bunch of research to figure out how to put the settings, and then I have very slowly, over the course of 2 years, been lowering the visual quality so that it would fucking stream properly over my fucking shitty Wi-Fi connection. Ah, welcome, Jade. Argument over cake. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, so this time I lowered the visual quality from streaming in 1080p to 720p. So, let me know. I mean, like, honestly, I don't think you'd really be able to tell the difference between 1080 and 720, especially if you're on mobile. But I don't know, if you notice a large drop in the visual quality, let me know. But also let me know if it's running a lot smoother than usual, because I'd like to know if these changes are actually helping something. I would like to know if they're actually fucking doing anything. Now, I am not 100%, I kept the base, like the canvas in OBS at 1080, so I don't know whether or not for YouTube purposes it is still recording in 1080 from the base, like the canvas, or if the output setting also has affected the recording so that it's only available in 720. Again, I don't think it should be that big of a deal, but just a thing to think about. I mean, like, I'm streaming, like, I have like a pretty low bit rate. I'm only doing 30 frames per second here, not 60. We're in fucking visual novels and like webcomics and shit. You don't need the kind of quality that you need to properly stream something like Splatoon 2 or like, I don't know, Fortnite, PUBG, those kind of things. Dark King, welcome! Who is best dad? A very good question. Personally, I'm kind of leaning like, I really enjoyed Matt's dates, and I super duper enjoyed Damien's dates. I'm pretty biased towards Damien, but Damien is one of the dads that is on the table today. It is Damien, Hugo, and Craig that we have not done the last dates with. Oh, you want to see the gallery? Yeah, so these are the ones that we have finished so far. Joseph, Robert, Matt, and Brian. And yeah, so it's Damien, Hugo, Craig. Start thinking in your noggin which one you want to do today. We have the opportunity to do 2. I'm really pushing to get 2 dates done today. So if your first choice does not end up being majority vote, worry not. We can still have the opportunity to finish it up later. You're feeling Damien tonight? Alright, sweet, Jade, sweet. Phoenix and Dark King. Do either of you have any preferences between Hugo, Damien, and Craig? Let's go back to the last. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Unanimous Damien. Fuck yeah. I love it. I'm really excited for the. Oops. Dark King, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm really excited for Damien because as I just mentioned, I'm biased. I'm a little biased. I strongly enjoy Damien dates so far. Also have a strong appreciation for that aesthetic. Very good. All right, let's load this one up and hop to it. Okay. Ooh, so Dark King, you know how this one goes. All right. Your affirmation makes me even more excited. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings, to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Oh, I love that. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Amanda, stop. Don't stereotype. Yes, Amanda. I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Yeah. Oh man, he's like, come on, turn into a fucking bat. What the fuck is this? And Jake's just like, I'm outie. Bye. Not doing this. Bye. Oh. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That'd be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Oh, hello. We're at the marina again. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak, he hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why did goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years. Did I put the cadence on that? Squinting at this sentence for a second. Let me try that again. Like halfway through I was like, am I reading this properly, or is this just coming out sounding all fucky? Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question.
Oh.
Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned it in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something? I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set... Pardon me. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't do any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So, no, I'm not afraid of death. This is good shit. Just an aside, because I haven't been commenting much, but like this is really good, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Fucking snaps for that whole speech. I mean, I wish I could live it, you know. Not gonna lie, the concept of death and dying does still, you know, it freaks me out a little bit. But like, snaps for being able to get the fuck over that and just be like, yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, like it really is. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I was trying to see if I could recognize the tune from his ringtone, but I don't think I do. I'm so sorry. I have to take this. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucien again. Oh yeah, that was a fun date. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. I swear on my life, if it ends up being that somebody fucking died after that whole conversation. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucien? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, Okay, is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't time. Then come, there isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a run-down building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. Okay, so this looks like a... Oh, there's a cat face on that panel. Oh no, are we in a veterinary office? Oh yeah, there's the cages in the back. Fuck! I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript, I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. I don't remember ever meeting a pet, though. Robert has Betsy, and Brian has Max, but I don't think we ever met a pet of Damien's. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff the air. It feels distinct. The colors that they use and the design feels distinctly medical, but it could also be a shelter. Because looking down the hall and being able to see stall after stall like that makes me think, like, if the holdings for the animals are so easily visible and accessible, it makes me think shelter rather than veterinary clinic, where usually if they're holding animals, it would be a bit further, like in the back, and not so easy to see from the front room. What have I gotten myself into? Yo, the fuck? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic. Unsure of where I am or how I can get out, I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Mary? I haven't seen a pet in Joseph's route either. What is going on here? Mary's not who I expected to see her. I thought if it was a veterinary clinic, that we might see Brian or Robert. Oh, well, if Mary's here, it could be with Robert, with Betsy, for whatever reason. Hey, sailor. Mary? What are you doing here? You weren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. Hey, my second guess was correct. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Ugh. Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. That is true. I am also being called out by this right now. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Okay, so was Mary the one who called Damien? Why is there fucking thunder cracking all of a sudden? Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see... Damien? Oh, okay. So he either works here or volunteers here. Oh, yo, we don't know. We never found out what his job is. Maybe he's like a vet tech here. This is definitely a very different look. Oh, glasses! That's the thing that was kind of like I know everything else was very different, but then it was like, there's something else happening here, and it's glasses. And all of this, wait a second, all of a sudden there's no more nail polish. That does not happen that quick. Taking off nail polish takes fucking forever. Damien? Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Hey, having to wear a work uniform does not make you any less goth. Okay? Sometimes you just, you know, you gotta make do for your work. Sometimes wearing a fucking cloak isn't suitable for your job. That does not make you any less goth. Don't be down on yourself like that, Damien. Wait, what doesn't? Shit, I was too busy giving Damien a fucking pep talk to look down at chat and realize what part of the stream you would be responding to. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Oh, systems administrator. Okay. I mean, like, that's cool. Taking nail polish off? Oh, I mean, like, that might just be me. Because okay, when I put on nail polish, I want it to be ironclad and last for, like, a whole fucking month. So I put on, like, a lot of layers. And it consequently takes a very long time to remove. So, you know, that might just be me. Yeah, or maybe I just am buying, like, really cheap shitty nail polish remover. I don't know. I paint my nails. I'd say it happens at most once in a year. Usually around Christmas time, because that's when I'm off school for my winter break and I have all the free time to, like, sit around and wait for it to dry. But yeah, so that I admit that might just be a me thing. I wear tennis shoes at work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. Okay, so he is I keep jumping to fucking conclusions before letting the dialogue finish. So he is here to volunteer. He is volunteering here. So he works in IT, and he volunteers here in his spare time. And you know what? None of this stuff makes you any less goth. Because, like, fucking nobody can be turned on 100%, like, 100% of the time. And that's fucking fine. That's alright. You don't need to be blouse wearing, cloaked up fucking extra as hell all the time. You don't need to only listen to Bauhaus and The Cure. You can listen to other genres and enjoy storage solutions. Why is looking at storage solutions not goth? You know what one of my favorite YouTube things is this fucking show called Gothic Homemaking. It's good shit, actually. I mean, okay, so the humor is like super cheese. At certain points. And it's like the word cringe has been completely ruined by cringe culture, but it does make me kind of like but you know, to each their own. Fuck cringe culture, etc, etc. Let me find, sorry, I'm just trying to find this fucking no, that's not it. Where is it? 67 fucking videos, god. Yeah, it's a pretty old series. It was started like I can't even remember how many years ago. But like a good few years ago. And I really enjoy it. I'm gonna link it in chat. But yeah, it's all kinds of like, you know, DIY, how to do gothy stuff in the home. And it's not just decor, it's like, you know, customizing, storage or like little side tables or things like that. It's really cool. It's really cool. They do neat things. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting like super off track here. Let's bring this one back around. I'm boring. No, you're not. Don't be so down on yourself, dude. No. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Fuck yeah. You know what? It doesn't have to be all that you are. Oh, Hey. Yeah, because that whole intro was like, oh, I'm so fascinated. And I was like, well, you know, you're gonna be in a relationship with someone. You're gonna see them when they're wearing their, you know, ridiculous pajamas and watching stupid reality TV shows too. So, like, get ready for that. Hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Wait a second, if Mary's volunteering here, then why isn't she also wearing a uniform? Oh, right. Yeah, like that this fucking sound effect. Oh, panic. Yeah. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open the doors, and now she's unstoppable. Oh, I love her. I love her already. I mean, like, I completely understand how that could be a fucking nightmare, but I love her. When did she get out? This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she'd already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her. Oh, like out of the shelter. Okay. It'll be like the date with Craig where we found River's little stuffed sloth. No, it wasn't a sloth. What the fuck was it? Shit. Capybara! It was a capybara. Of course. Wait, why did he need to get changed into his uniform if we're not staying in the building? Where could she be? Ugh. She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart. Ruthless, even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Jake. As much as I was a little taken aback by her sharpness in the beginning, I've grown a decent appreciation for Mary. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. I love that she wrote up in the corner too, Mary's map. Oh man, I'm the nerd's house? Or, oh man, I'm nerd's house? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, no, let's take a second to look at this fucking thing. So, so on this map we have, a couple of locations that we have already seen from other dates, like the softball field that we went to on one of the Craig dates, the aquarium from the first date with Hugo, the coffee spoon, coffee shop, obviously. We got Bayside, the ocean or whatever. This wonderful compass rose in the bottom right corner where she got east and west mixed up and had to flip them and literally wrote shit in brackets on the paper. That's a mood though. I do that shit. And her, oh my god, my favorite part though, her map of the fucking cul-de-sac. Okay, so starting at the top, yes, Jake is Nerd's house. And we have Mary's sick pad as Mary and Joseph's place. Coffee Dad, so that's Matt over there. Kale for Craig. Going to the other side, Smalls is Robert. That's Robert's last name, Robert Smalls. Dames. I think that's someone's actual last name and I don't fucking remember. Roxy Energy. Yeah. No, but I've heavy vibe with that. Oh, other nerd's house I think is Hugo. My guess is that's Hugo. So wait a second. Who do we not have here yet? Fuck. We have, let's see. We had Craig, Matt, Joseph, Robert, Hugo, Brian, and Damien. Oh, Dames, duh. Dames as in Damien. Doy, okay. And then Mario Batali must be the marker for Brian's house for some reason. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, also, I really appreciate the cat doodles in the corner. Those are also very big Roxy energy. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Thanks, Mary. Where should we head first? Okay. Chat. We have 5 options. The cul-de-sac, the coffee spoon, the softball field, Bayside, and the aquarium. Coffee spoon. Okay, we have a vote for coffee spoon. Phoenix, Dark King. Animals like food. That is true. Do either of you have strong opinions? Also, how is the stream lag doing today? Just as a side note, because this is normally when it shows the most, is when we have to make decisions on things. And I hate cutting things off early if there are people who need to give feedback, but it's just like major lagging, and I'm like feel like I've been sitting here for ages, but actually it's just super laggy. But yeah, feedback on lag. How is that doing today? Because I fixed that setting and I'm really hoping it actually helped. Let me look at stream health. Stream health is telling me good. Stream health is telling me good shit. So hopefully it's actually good. We good? We good! Yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. That's good. Alright, it's 11:50 and I really want to get those 2 dates done, so I'm just gonna say, sorry folks, I'm gonna keep moving along. We're gonna do coffee spoon. You'll know when I'm fighting lag. Yeah, I can usually tell when, when you complain a lot. That is true. You are also very vocal in the chat about that, which I do appreciate actually, because I like to know what your experience is like on the other end, so I know when I need to adjust things. But yeah, I can also kind of tell just by response times if things are kind of off. But yeah, we gotta keep things moving. Let's just go to the coffee spoon. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of water. Okay. Let's go to the coffee spoon. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him, and he seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for bark, bark, bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Jake? This'll be easy, gotta stay positive. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. I think we should just stay positive. That's where I'm leaning. Any opinions in chat where we should go with this one? Because I feel like abandon all hope, ye who enter here is gonna be like the very negative response. And this will be easy, will be kind of like neutral. So a little too optimistic. Stay positive? Yeah, I'm just gonna be going with first chat response because we gotta keep this ball rolling. Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Jake, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And well, I get where this is going. That's just so fucking straight out of left field. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude. And you know what? I made it happen. That's not necessarily a best example, but okay. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostril. Stop. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. God fucking damn it. You know what? That's just a fucking 16-year-old thing to do, okay? It's just like, that's just the time when you know, it's just that unlike when you're a child, you have more conscious knowledge that what you're doing is probably a very bad idea, but like, you still do it. Or at least, maybe that was just me at 16. I don't know. But, no, I'm not just speaking for myself at 16. I'm just speaking for my friends and classmates as well. That's just the time to be like, this is probably a bad idea, but fuck it. Let's just hope for the best. Okay, so we didn't really get a response out of that. I was hoping that would be like a yay, but like that. You know, that would have gone a lot better, I think, if the dialogue choice had led to a story about Jake shoving raisins up his fucking nose. We got this. Yay, Matt. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter, reading a book. Hey, Matt. Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Jake is Jake. He's just like that. I know, right? Like, pulling at the most awkward story. Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it. Seriously, we don't have a color description? Like... Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Okay, so coffee spoon, done. Next up. We did pick the best name. That was all you, Jade. That was a very good suggestion. That was some good shit. We've gotten some very, very good, a lot of very good leverage out of the fact that we named the player character Jake English. Cul-de-sac? Fuck it, let's go. Brian. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass, I just mowed. What will stepping on the grass do if you just mowed it? Like, it's fucking grass. If it's short, it'll be even harder to, like, make it mussed up. You know what I mean? You didn't know he'd have such big Jake energy, though. That's true. It ended up fitting so fucking well, though. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Why the fuck would you word it like that? Just ask if you've seen a giant fucking dog. Aside from your underwatered lawn? Oh, Brian, fuck off. Oh, here we go. Yes, we did the Brian date last time, but of course, in this timeline, we have not done the last date with Brian, and our whole relationship is competitive bullshit. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Jake, please. Huh. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
I don't know about
that. Good on you, Damien. Tell him to shut the fuck up. Well, a little while ago, I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's gonna take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog. Or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. Oh no, I don't think dogs are supposed to do that. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. Yes, because, yeah, Damien's backyard garden is, like, fucking gorgeous.
Oh, no.
She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Alright, next stop. Softball, Bayside, Aquarium. Those are the options. So, we've gone Coffee Spoon. Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all can't see where my mouse is on the screen in this one. So we got Coffee Spoon. Then to the right, we went to the cul-de-sac. Softball? Softball. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Hi, Craig. Craig spots us and jogs over, a softball bat slung over his shoulder. Hey, bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter, and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls! Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucine's dad. We have names. Look, how old are these two supposed to be? Like 8? When you're 8, you do not know the first names of your friends' parents. You only know the first names of the parents or the friends that are like your very best friends. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. I think I knew. Yeah, I hardly knew the first names. When I found this like strange, but maybe it's just like a normal thing for some folks. When I got into high school, it was a different school than all my friends from elementary school, and I kind of ended up in 9th grade kind of squishing myself in with this like already established group of people from a different school, and going to like social things at their houses. They like would like call, they'd known each other for so long, they'd like call each other's like parents by their first names, and it just like super weirded me out. But I mean, that was just like they'd known each other for, these are all people who'd been going to elementary school together since like kindergarten type thing. It was weird. It weirded me out, but you know what, to each your own. You barely know your parents' names. Yeah, it was just I was like, oh, the fuck? The fuck is this? Yeah. I hope all those folks are doing good. We didn't really stay in touch after I switched schools. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Dude, those are fucking expensive. What are you... Why would you just give one away like that? Those are fucking expensive.
Oh.
Many thanks, Craig. Okay, Bayside or Aquarium? I'm kind of curious to see what the fuck this dog could even get up to at the aquarium. But, the Bayside... Aquarium? Okay, aquarium. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. If she got into the penguins, oh my god, imagine. It was easy enough for a fucking 5th grader to get in there. But yeah, last place, Bayside. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. Okay, what kind of dogs do vampires have? A knock-knock joke, or how many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb? Oy, that last one could go very well or very poorly, depending on what the punchline is. Vampires? Okay. What kind of dogs does a vampire have? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to... A bloodhound. I was gonna say a bloodhound, Damien. No! Fuck! Oh, yes. Jeez. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Okay, Bayside, here we come. We arrive back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh?
Oh.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. Oh yeah, that's right, they were already here, so wouldn't they have seen the dog? If they were here earlier? Potentially? You freaked out and accidentally muted it. That's fucking valid though, god. So, what do you think? Any sight of the pooch? None yet, although who knows if she made it onto any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas, and without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Hello? Damien and I turn around to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Hey.
I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Yes.
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? Oh my god, it's a Mastiff? Why didn't they say that earlier? That gives me such a clear vision of like, wow, yeah, Mastiffs are fucking huge. No dice. I would definitely remember that. I gotta run though. This burrito is about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss English. Okay, so no luck at Bayside. Where should we go back to next? The cul-de-sac, it seemed like it already kind of tore through there and wouldn't be back. Yeah, we can see the softball field seemed kind of the same. See, that's the thing, is we've hit a couple locations where it's already ripped on through, but we can maybe check back on the coffee spoon with Matt, because Matt just said that he would keep an eye out for animals in the back. He didn't confirm or deny any doggy sightings. I'm gonna see. Coffee spoon? Coffee spoon. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for. Bingo.
Ha!
You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house? Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through three pans of old Right Said banana bread. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. This Right Said banana bread is going to be so good. I think you meant to give it to you for the dog. Right. I meant it's going to be so good for the dog to eat. Okay, east. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Oh, buddy, there's so many fucking reasons for that. Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that, I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. Okay, east. So, east of Coffee Spoon would be the cul-de-sac. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except... Uh-oh. Hugo's front door is wide open. Oh my god, did it fucking break into Hugo's house? Oh my god. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up on the porch and step inside. Big doggy! There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. Oh no. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Okay. Dog treat, softball, or banana bread. Do we even have dog treats? Like, I guess we could have taken some from the shelter, but it didn't explicitly say that. So, softball, banana bread. Banana bread? Yeah. Give her the Right Said banana bread. I'm curious as to whether or not that'll be something she'll eat too fast. No, that was a good one. Yay! I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of Right Said banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy, homemade, vegan, and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the banana bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches a leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. Someone you don't know added you through searching? Oh. Well, that's odd. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our report? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. Who is this? Oh my god, is this fucking not Lucian, fuck. Ernest? I bet this is Ernest. Ernest has probably been in his bedroom this whole fucking time. What are you nerds doing? Bingo. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. Or what flavor pizza rolls are those? I think what flavor pizza rolls, I'm not inclined to the first two. Because, you know, I don't think that Hugo would be... I feel like Hugo would be understanding if we were to explain the full situation to him of the fact of the situation. But, you know, a distraction works just as well. What flavor pizza rolls are those? You are agreeing as well. Pepperoni blast? Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's along. The Duchess suddenly breaks free of Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. No! No! Oh no! Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Oh my god. Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Yeah. Hi, Hugo. I figured that he was eventually going to arrive home. I know, right? Fucking rip Ernest, crushed to death by a fucking mastiff. Hi, Hugo. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words. Why are you guys... Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Boof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Borf. We're friends. Aww. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of
Whoa.
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Oh my god, that's right. Ernest keeps calling him Hugo. Oh my god, keep the dog, keep the dog, keep the dog. Come on, please, look at how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I mean, maybe actual dog food would also be a good idea. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Aww, this is so cute. I love this. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess out inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh.
I know. He called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, they gotta give him a very strict preface as to what habits this dog has. Because... He broken and vibe checked my son to get his pizza rolls. True, that was a brutal fucking vibe check. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. Greetings, Mary. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Jake, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Oh, what's this? Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary, you can fill in the blanks. I go. I love that so much. Oh my god, Mary. Yeah. She was like, oh my god, is she doing the best friend / like older sibling speech of if you lay a single finger. Oh my god. That's so good. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. He was probably super fucking embarrassed right now. Ah! So, about the whole goth thing, I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. Yo, anyone who would be like, oh my god, you're not as goth as I thought you were, or you're not as X subculture as I thought you were, or whatever, any of that sort of bullshit, like, and that's an actual, like, deal breaker for them, like, fuck that person, that's, God, fuck that, that would be so bullshit. But you know, the thing is, you're saying this like it's happened before, and it's like, fuck, man. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? Or maybe it could also just be his own insecurities. Damien, love yourself. He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. You don't think I'm boring? At all? No. Never. If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Okay, why would you buy a flashlight online when you could just go to the fucking dollar store? Like, unless you need an industrial fucking flashlight, you really don't need to online shop for a flashlight. Then maybe we can be boring together? That's the idea. It would never be boring if I was with you. Aww. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Aww, dude. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful.
Oh.
May I kiss you? Oh my god, of course, this is one of the only options. They're all affirmative because this is the final date and this is cute as fuck. Okay. Of course, does a bat have wings? Thou art welcome. Any opinions in chat? I feel like it's one of the second or the third. Maybe. Or maybe the first one would be nice to just like keep it simple. I don't know. Any opinions? We? No. Why am I suddenly using French for yes and no? I'm just gonna have a drink of water. Wait, what? Cat lap. Your cat is in your lap, so you're having trouble typing right now? Is that... I think that's what I'm getting out of that. Okay, wait, let me bust up the dice here, because I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Yes, okay. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta roll for either the first one or the second one, actually. Actually, no, you know, fuck it, all three. D6. 1, 2, 3 all the way down, 4, 5, 6 all the way down. And that fell off the table. Let's try that again. It's a 4. That's the second one. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this now. I'm having second thoughts. But you know what? I rolled a fucking 4. Okay, good. That was not the best one, but it's a good one. Does a bat have wings? Ah, I believe I have my answer then. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! Puppies! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined, sorry. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep.
Oh.
This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request.
Huh.
What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? Aww. But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here, on the couch, this entire time. Yeah, okay. Hi, Amanda.
Ah.
So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning?
Ah.
Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. I loved that so much! And...
Simply a majestic evening.
Simply a majestic evening. A. We got an A. Yeah, I knew I knew you wouldn't get an S on that one because we bunged up the joke, but you know what? It's all good. Where the fuck did they get these goddamn ratings from? Potty humor and grill dad? Where would those even come in? But the other ones are Edwardian, Fang, Death Anxiety, and Werewolf. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Interview with the vampire for completing all 3 Damien dates. Okay. So, as usual, I have to click through this very fast because it won't let me just fucking do it.
Dad.
Because we have to get to the end part. So we can see what has... Oh! Okay, so Damien is here in uniform. Not in, Gothic attire.
Alright. Yes.
Okay, so... Pablo is the same. The conversation with Mary is different. So Mary is talking to Amanda about the shelter instead of telling her how to drink and how to get over a hangover. We have a really fluffy Samoyed right now. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please, tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again.
Hey.
Sure. Quadro, we call him. It's one of those ironic names. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We could always use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog, I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Yeah, they're talking about fucking animal theft. Dad, we're having a moment.
Hey.
Hey, sailor. Your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached to the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decide to leave them to it. The doggy's here! All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. Okay, the cat has left. Okay. Okay, you are back to typing. That ending was super cute. It was! And it's just getting cuter. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. No! Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. And... yes, this is the same. Yeah, R.I.P. that fucking squirrel. Like, the thing is facing your elbow like a little baby. Oh, that's so cute.
Hey.
That's adorable.
Hey.
Getting all squishy in there. Yeah, Joseph's the same. Okay, and this Hugo dialogue is the same.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, and Robert's just kind of like, food, bye. Yep, this is the same. Hello, this is new. I turned to spot Lucien walking up to me. Yes, Lucien? Right, so Lucien called hey. I was fast-forwarded, whoops. But I stopped just in time. Yeah, because this is normally the spot in the rotation where you would get both Damien and Lucien coming up. This is just Lucien now. Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot. And it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Aww. Thank you, Lucien. That means a lot to me. I love that. This is probably gonna end up being one of my favorite endings. Or, like, my favorite of all of them. Because I love this so much. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. I was wondering if that was gonna be acknowledged or not. Because we did that fucking, the date with Matt. This is the file where we have all of the second dates. Apology much appreciated, Lucien. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, Lucien. See you around, Jake. Hey, someone who doesn't call him Amanda's dad. Okay, that was sweet. Okay, so now we have this whole conversation with Amanda that we've done a bunch of times before. And I glanced to the back of the yard where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmers are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Alright. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? Sounds fake, but okay. What? Really? I'm kidding, Jake. But what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Jake, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form. My information technology form. Oh, the pew pew sound clip, Amanda's little finger guns. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, fucking seedy boys. I looked at that and I was like, I don't know enough about the Victorian era to say for sure that this is false, but like, I don't think that's true. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldens me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on what I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you realized you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Jake. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft?
Oh.
Dog shampoo. What? I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb.
Oh.
You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Boy! Boy! Oh, yeah, that's gay. God. That was so fucking good. Okay, Amanda. And boom! The Damien picture. I have learned from the internet that these photos in the gallery are called, and they're referred to as pinups. The pinup photos. So, Damien's pinup, I guess. That's the gayest shit you've ever heard. Yeah. Oh my god. I loved, like, all of that. I know that we're still waiting on Craig and Hugo, but I think I'm probably good to say that Damien's was my absolute favorite. Out of all of the complete routes, Damien's, I loved just, like, every second of it. Okay. Shit, it's like 12:37. Are y'all like, are y'all good to go in for the long haul here and see if we can get another date in? Maybe the next one won't be quite so long. Cause like some of them are shorter, right? Like fucking last weekend we busted through Brian and Matt. So maybe Hugo and Craig will be a little bit not so long. That was a very involved date. You're good to go, but if you leave it here, you're good too. Okay. Fuck it. We're doing this. I wanted to do 2 dates tonight. We're doing 2 dates tonight because I want to finish it this weekend, but I also don't want to have to stay up too late because of my, I have to get up for work on Sunday morning. So I don't want to be up too late on Saturday night. Alright. Let's, get 5 minutes on the clock. And do a little break. And then we'll come on back. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes on the clock, and then we're gonna come back and do one more date. And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Oh shit, I should have asked before break. Who do y'all want to do next? Craig or Hugo? Those are the options.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hello? Hello? Craig, Hugo, Craig, Hugo, Craig, Hugo. Hugo, perhaps? Hugo it is. Okay. So this one I think is like we're doing wrestling things. Okay. Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pies, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to Trivia Night. Craigslist Swiss Connections has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2, Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I would have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Okay. Hi, Quinn. God. Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce the winner. You know who else is a winner? Me. Because I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Oh, that's nice. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Craigslist Swiss Connections.
Oh.
Hugo and I cheers? Oh, like the action. Got it. Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert. Camembert? I'm gonna say camembert. Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert, and I go up to accept our gift card, along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Craigslist Swiss Connections reign be as long and as wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Oh.
I love the voice clip that's just like, oh, like, that's uncomfortable. We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you.
Oh.
For me? Yes, and for once, it isn't more cheese.
Oh.
Well, if you think you could somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature. So, I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Hey.
This is... Okay, well, at least he's finding it funny. Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Yeah, there's tickets in there, though. I know it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them?
Oh.
I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2? Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Whoa.
Oh, the look on his face. You'd go with me? Heck yeah. I'd need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time?
Hey.
Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say, you're welcome. I know, Hugo, oh my god, I love it. Hey, casual clothes. They're getting, Pablo Escobar, genuine wrestle boy. Oh, dang, I just realized we're doing this one without Max. Who would probably be able to tell us all kinds of trivia, or just tell us that this is a made-up wrestler. You laughed seeing it. Yeah, that's a very, very different look for him. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. R.I.P. Max, I know. Moment of silence, hearts going up to Max for wrestling facts. Did that even make any fucking sense? God. So, it's fake, right?
Oh.
Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know that it's technically fake but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smarks. Smart marks. That's interesting. I didn't know that's where that came from. So I should be watching this for the acrobatics? And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story, despite a ridiculous premise. Yeah, see, that's the thing. People are like, well, why would you watch wrestling if you know it's fake? Well, because it's more than just them fighting in the arena. There's, like, all this fanfare and, you know, kayfabe. Is it kayfabe or kayfabe? I think it's just kayfabe. You know, and all that stuff. Shout out to Nikki's Pesterquest for teaching me what the fuck kayfabe is. Wow. What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan.
I don't know.
Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself. Till now. Aww. Yeah, that fucking sucks though that he feels like he has to like hide his interests.
Hey.
Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I thought we'd gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got us good tickets on the lower level. Or I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He is vibrating with excitement. Oh. This is so cool. Aw, he's so fucking excited. Mood about hiding interest and stuff. Yeah, no, I kind of get it too. Like, I don't know. I try to be as genuine as possible, but you know, sometimes I don't feel like explaining what the fuck Homestuck is. Sometimes I don't feel like explaining that Lolita fashion does not have anything to do with the Nabokov novel. God, fuck, it does not have anything to do with that. And, you know, sometimes I don't feel like, you know, explaining myself. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Feel like you want to talk about dating, but you feel like your friends have already moved away from it. Oh man, that's a big fucking mood. Oh my god. Yeah, it was my friends in high school like got me into Homestuck, but they all fucked off, and like as you can see, I'm still here. Whenever I brought it up, though, I would, like, try and bring it up, but I would mostly just get, like, eye rolls because I was in high school during the Homestuck trash fandom phase, which was such fun. But yeah, there was one friend who like stopped keeping up with updates, but like could still kind of like babble about it and would be like, wait a second, how the fuck does that work? What happened with this character? What? Gremlin Chiaki or Kokichi, but to the left. Okay, I know who Chiaki is because one of my friends in high school cosplayed Chiaki for Halloween one time. So I can picture Chiaki, and I know that she's the gamer one. I don't know which one Kokichi is though. Which one is Kokichi? I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. Okay, so we're definitely going to fucking bump into someone here just because Jake just said that. The purple one with the checkered scarf in the third one. I think I can picture that one. Yeah, checkered scarf. Yeah, so that's not... When I was like, purple guy with scarf, I was like, oh, Gundam, the hamster guy? Am I talking about... Are those the right names? But it's like, no, the checkered scarf is the other person. I don't know what that person is like. So are they the super high school level liar? Is that their, like, title? Yeah, I guess you're right. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight? Gundam would be a fucking trip to be called. I know Gundam because a friend of mine, actually the same friend who would still talk about Homestuck with me sometimes, really loves Gundam because they're also like love animals so much. Specifically, they love little rabbits, little bunny rabbits. The Ultimate Supreme Leader. That's a fucking title. He's a little shit. Okay. Cool. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar. Ah, the t-shirt. But I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock? What the fuck is butt rock? Butt rock blasts through the sound system and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to do even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Oh.
The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole?
Ah.
He's from Georgia, actually. Was that a punch sound effect? After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. The fuck is a German suplex? God, I gotta fucking Google this. Oh. Okay. Yeah. It's so, if I may describe, it's like grabbing someone from behind, like around the chest under their arms, and then suplexing them backwards. So, picture Dave suplexing Carcat during the penis Ouija segment. I think that's the same thing. So, okay, what did I just watch? I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Or Kill Him, Johnny. I'm personally leaning away from Kill Him, Johnny. But, I don't know. I'm leaning towards the middle one. Perfect? Yeah, I know, right? Like, I was like, oh, I think I recognize this move. Now, of course, in that segment, I don't think that Carcat's sprite has any arms. So we cannot guarantee that whether or not Dave was grabbing him under the arms or over the arms. But I'm going to say this is the same move. I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Hey. Did you see what that guy's face did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay?
Oh.
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform the moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. Pardon me. Oh, it is after 1. Whoops. That's good. That's good. We're gonna finish this one off. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with the fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after every one to post it onto Instagram. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get in line. So, what do you think so far? It's just okay. It's actually really cool. I'm glad I'm here with you. I think I'm glad I'm here with you. Those are my thoughts and opinions. What do you think? You're thinking the same thing? Mm-hmm. I'm glad I'm here with you. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you why does my tongue keep wanting to... The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's... Don't say hot. Don't say hot! Cool.
Ah.
You get the slightest Danganronpa thought. Your brain is just like screaming. Y'all, if you're like making connections between Danganronpa and like the game that we're playing right now, fucking toss them out there. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Well, let's see. Not even the slightest bit for this game. Okay. Okay. Guesses as to who the kids are. Is it... Would it... I don't know. Actually. You're guessing Ernest, Amanda... Craig's kids. Yeah, because I mean, we have Hazel and Briar, Craig's kids. We have Amanda. We have Ernest, Lucian, Daisy, Carmencita. And yeah, that's, I mean, Val, but Val isn't like a child. Oh, and Joseph's kids. Oh my god, I literally forgot about all of Joseph's kids. There's 5 of them. They all have names that are start with C and are like Christian, Christina, etc. I mean, one of them is a baby, so it probably is not the baby. That's my only guess is that, oh, and River. My only guess is that it's not going to be Krish or River because they're literal fucking babies. Okay, let's see who this is. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. Oh shit! Fuck! I should have guessed that. Okay. Hugo is probably going to fucking panic. Okay, cue panic. 3, 2, 1. So, don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Okay, now cue panic. 3, 2, 1. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin? If he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. Aww. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? Okay. This is a sneaking mission, create a diversion, or just walk back to your seats. I think just walk back. If you act like weird about it, then it's gonna make it, then you're just gonna like stand out. Yeah. So like just fucking chill. Honestly, when I'm out in public, if I'm out in public and I see someone that I like know, but it's not like a really close friend or someone who I would automatically be like, oh, I want to go say hi to that person. Generally speaking, I just pretend that I didn't see them there and I keep walking. The one with the fish. Yes. Just walk back to your seats. I think the best strategy here is to hide in plain sight. Be casual. Be super casual. We'll just waltz right in and nobody will be any the wiser.
Huh?
Are you sure that'll work? Like a charm. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Hugo and I just start walking towards the doors. Colin and his friends are so busy throwing garbage at each other that they don't notice. Yay! Oh, the fucking little things coming from all the way off the goddamn screen. Wow, that was easy. You know what that fucking reminds me? I found this thing in my room the other day, okay? So, when I was... Okay, I'm gonna say this was like 10 years ago. Hi, Macback? Yeah, Jade, it might be, but I don't want to make assumptions. Let's just see where this goes. Hey, Macback, if you're a real person, press F in chat. Not a real person, got it. 1 second, folks, let me take care of this. Actually, let me see. Did that change in? Okay, good. Yeah, the messages just disappeared from chat. A bot that specifically targets smaller streamers? Yeah, there's it. I would not be surprised if that is a thing that exists. Cause yeah, I run less than 10 viewers in like pretty much all my streams. Anyway, let's get back to Hugo here. We have just safely made it back to our seats. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Whew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Ah.
This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we all look up at a power... I was like, oh my god, are they going to turn on a crowd camera and put Hugo up there? No. I swear if they end up doing that, though. We all look up at a PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass. Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again, and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute? I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central America thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. God, that'd be me trying to do fucking trash talk. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo has hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon!
Ah.
You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arc. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company putting local vendors out of business. Oof. Rip. Can I get an F in chat for that? Ugh. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon down and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match.
Oh.
It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now? Hugo looks over at me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on, and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seat to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. I fucking knew it! They're on the Jumbotron, aren't they? Oh, hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. Oh my god, are they gonna do the fucking... Oh my god. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I. Fuck. I see, like, I was, at the moment they were like, nah, we won't see anyone here. I was like, some shit is gonna fucking happen. It's just is. God. See, honestly, out of all this, the one thing that's breaking my suspension of disbelief is them using the Jumbotron to zoom in on a gay couple. Cause like that shit's heteronormative as fuck. Then again, I'm not super into sports, so it's not like I've seen them do this song and dance a million times, you know. But I just got that feeling. You know what I mean? But, you know, let's just say this is an ideal world. I mean, it's not very ideal for Hugo right now.
Huh?
What? What? What do I do here? I look over at Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting, and neither of us know what to do. It's trope, gotta use it. I know. Okay. So, the camera is already on us. That is, like, this shit's inevitable. It's already up there. There is no protect Hugo's identity anymore. They're on the fucking Jumbotron. Like, it's here, it's happening, it's done. You're... Okay, fuck. I don't know. I don't think that ignoring it would be a good idea either, because then that sends a weird message to Hugo about how we feel about our relationship, maybe. But I don't think... Have we actually kissed Hugo yet? I forget how the other dates went. Fuck. God, I hate this. I hate this. I can't make decisions to save my fucking life. Or to save Hugo's integrity and dignity, apparently. Oh my god. Because on one hand, I feel like protecting Hugo's identity is a lost cause. But on the other hand, I feel like giving the crowd what they want might just make him upset. But then that might be the fastest way to get the camera off of us. Oh. Fuck. Okay, his face is on the screen. Protecting his identity is a lost cause. If we ignore it, the camera's just gonna linger longer. I'm gonna say give the crowd what they want, because then the camera will go off of us faster, I think. Fuck it! I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back up at the Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh, rip! I guess the cameraman did not. I'm like very, very heavy on the secondhand embarrassment right now. Oh my god. Especially because that choice was like, that dialogue option was all me. Fuck. Oh my god. Shit. Fuck. Let's just see how this goes. Oh. Okay, no, but he liked it, so it's good, right? Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs. Ah! It's all good, though. He liked it. Yeah, no, come back. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. Those were motherfucking eggplants. That was the best one. Hey. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience. Right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just... wow. Thank you again. I would never have gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo, in front of the car, in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny about the kiss cam, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. Oh my god. Just kiss already. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. Yo, is this gonna be the guy? I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Whoa.
I had a feeling that you're talking about the old t-shirt. I was like, are we gonna get to meet this guy? Or are they gonna get, like, singled out in the audience for this, or what? Hugo, fangasm. Oh yeah, no, he's flippin'. He is flippin'. Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of the matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The name's like, J something. JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. I fucking do it! I was like, that's gonna be Hugo's, isn't it? Damn! You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. Oh my god, and then the tables get flipped. Hugo is just gonna like... Hugo's gonna fucking blue screen. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored. Oh man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions. But I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? Ah. The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Wait. Oh my god, Jake, you fucking... God damn it! It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon! I love your work! Oh my god. Thank you, man. Oh my god. As if he hasn't already blue screened. Oh my god, yeah. No, that's true. Like, the moment that this guy came up was just like, frozen. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Oh my god, yeah, he's like, it's not working. Yo, I just looked over on my desk and saw this thing that reminded me of, like, something I was gonna say, but then I think that bot came into chat. So, just to return to what I was saying, like, probably, like, 15 fucking minutes ago. When we entered the arena and he was like, oh, that was easy. It reminded me. So, Staples, is Staples, like, in the United States, or is that just, like, a Canadian thing? Because it was, like, I don't know, yeah, so, like, yeah, wait, which are you replying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, okay. I rediscovered this when I was cleaning my room the other day. Because they were this, like, really big marketing thing that Staples did, like, 10 years ago. And my grandma got me one. And I think you know what I'm talking about. It's not... Fuck,
that was easy.
There it is. It's a fucking easy button. You press it and it says that was easy. It gives like a really delayed response. This is like, actually, I haven't checked if the... Oh shit, boy. I didn't check before, but the batteries are like...
That was easy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press it again. I was putting the battery cover back on. The batteries are like... The batteries are fucking corroding. Because I literally forgot... that I even had this thing. It was just like tucked away in this like back corner of like I have like a shelving unit over my desk, and the top of it is just covered in like I've got my amiibos up there. I've got you know, some little crocheted things that my cousin made for me, and like a couple other little knick-knacky things up there. And this was just like hidden in the back for some reason, and I was like, shit, I forgot I even had this. But reading it, reading the line that was like, huh, that was easy, I was like, oh my god, flashbacks. I totally forgot. I mean, like, the batteries are corroded, but it still works. So, like, I might just leave it for now. I don't know if it's something that's really worth, like, putting the effort and money into cleaning it out and putting new batteries in it. But, yeah, that just reminded me of that. I got cut off mid story, and then I forgot to go back to it because that bot came into chat. But like, the easy button, it sure is a thing. Anyway, let's get back to these guys. They've been patiently waiting in the parking lot. Mr. Vega? Ah, fuck. Oh man. I mean, like, here's the thing, because, like, he was super nervous about it, but for all we know, his students are not, but, like, there's potential for this to be something that they yell about and make fun of him for, or something that actually becomes a point of connection and builds a better relationship. Because, like, the thing is, you know, like, people are less likely, like, this is, you know, some proven shit, and this is part of our when we talk about like games to play with our campers on the first day of camp, and we do this at my camp as a part of our first day of our staff training as well, to kind of show, you know, to kind of show, have that experience ourselves of how this works. But it's like you are less likely to be like mean towards someone, or, you know, like, or like make fun of someone if you have something in common. Like, having that point of connection can just make such a difference for, you know, like preventing bullying at camp is like our kind of angle for it, right? Because like we're doing the summer camp thing. But, yeah, it's just, like, it's, having that, like, mental point of connection, like, it makes a big difference. So, you know, let's see how this goes. Oh, man. Colin and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh, no, here we go.
Sweet Manchego.
Oh my god, that fucking voice clip. Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. Nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. Okay, so he's gonna be a fucking shithead. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Dude, you're here too. What the fuck? Okay, so I guess... Fuck me, I guess. Like, that whole speech I just gave off. Actually, it's pretty cool. Ah! I take back what I just said. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. It's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Oh my god, this is so fucking good! Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers.
Oh.
Oh yeah? How'd I get his autograph then? Hey! Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. So... So this is probably not going to help with his relationship with Colin, but I don't know. Maybe it will because his friends are impressed, so he'll rein it in to keep it in the good books with his pals.
Oh.
See you in class. Bitch. Hugo, no! No! Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. It came from out of fucking nowhere. No, oh my god. Yeah, his friends are gonna go feral and nobody is gonna fucking believe them. Oh my god, no, I am. Because, like, here's, like, my lens for this sort of, like, interacting with youth from a teacher's standpoint. Like, it comes from my summer camp stuff. Right? And, like, being a counselor and the relationship that you have with your campers. And, like, oh my god. I'm thinking, I'm just like, I can't even fucking imagine, like, talking back at a camper like this. Oh my god. So, like, it's like 50%, oh my god, he just did that, and 50% just, like, internal panic from like, a caregiver perspective? That's a really weird way to put it. But for my brain's not, like, thinking of other things at the moment. My brain's fucking short-circuiting. Like, I could only imagine calling a camper a bitch if we had, like, a very specific kind of relationship and it was like, bitch, oh my god, you know, like, positive thing, not this. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going. I think I'm operating again. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? See, I knew that was gonna... I was immediately like, and nobody's gonna fucking believe them. Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Oh my god. That fucking got me. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately. JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? Oh, this is gonna be another choice for us, isn't it? I would be... Choices! Bomb Clancy, Mario Brawl Tali, or just Dad. Fucking legendary. God, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so these are probably all references. Bomb Clancy I know is a reference to Tom Clancy. Like the Tom Clancy books, right? Mario Brawl Tali I don't quite get. Do you recognize that name? Mario is Mario like Super Mario? Like video games? Oh, it's a literal Italian word? What? Googling this is not helping. But yeah, I guess, you know, what's the fucking shit? I can't remember which one it is. Let me Google something. Let me Google something else. Okay, yes, Occam's razor. Occam's razor. The simplest answer is usually a right one. Okay, so are you voting for Brawl Tali? Mario Brawl Tali? Then? Is that your vote? I'm like low-key leaning on. Low-key leaning toward Dad just because it's so fucking stupid. But yeah, we should Mario Brawl Tali. Mario Brawl Tali. I come out in bright orange Crocs and my hair in a ponytail while I wield a slotted spoon. My finishing move is don't forgetting my spaghetti, where I pin the opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. Not the person you thought you... Yeah, that ended up not being a Super Mario reference. Oh well. Now I want meatballs. You know I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking good. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it. I'll go easy on you. On Mario Brawl Tali? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move. This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an armbar. You're pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Oh my god, he's blushing. No, Ernest better not walk in. God. Please, no, just let them have some fucking peace. Because, like, this is very gay, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really hoping that this is just it, so they can have some fucking peace. They keep getting interrupted at the worst moments all throughout this entire fucking date. Situation is asking for it. I know, but let me hope, okay? Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Oh my god. Go for it or tap out, you coward. I'm saying fucking go for it. But what is it? Is it like flipping him over? Or is it like kissing him? I guess we're gonna find out. Because like, we're not fucking tapping out of this. Go for it. Hey, good. Okay. It was kissing Hugo. It was not like trying to flip him or some stupid shit that was just gonna fucking go wrong. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. Oh, that's so sweet. I guess we both win? Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me?
Oh.
I think I might have a few. Hey! That was an innuendo. And...
Looks like Paradise Lost just got found.
that is motherfucking S rank. Hell yeah! That was good. I really enjoyed that one. I think Hugo is probably my second favorite. I still like super loved all the Damien dates, but I think that the Hugo dates are my second favorite because that was really good. All of them were really good. And Ernest did not walk in. Hey. Achievement unlocked, Asiago Getter. For doing all dates with Hugo. And now it's time for me to rapidly click again. Because it won't let you skip this part. Every time you do it, it reads like you haven't done it before. Yay, there's everybody. Ah, now we're getting Hugo in his casual clothes.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah. So we got Hugo in his tee. Oh my god! Quiz Master Quinn. What is up? Jake. Quizmaster. And, like, Spin Master, I guess. Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, You know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Okay. Hello, Pablo. Brian. I'm trying not to go too fast because I don't want to accidentally skip lines again. But like, okay, Craig. And now there's the ice cream cake thing. Joseph's gonna be the same. Robert. Yep.
Hey.
Hey, Damien. Hello, Ernest. Hey. I turned to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. Whoa, indeed. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. At least he's self-aware. But, he seems happy when you're around. So, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. He's gonna hate you for saying that, isn't he? If you tell anyone about this, if you tell anyone about this, or that you saw me weeping at the theater, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Weeping at the theater. Shit. Was that, the Robert or Damien? Because we went into the theater with both of them. I think that was Robert, though. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Oh boy. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. As the party starts to wind down, take a seat on the back porch step. Amanda. Touching moment.
Hey. Oh.
And where Hugo is sitting on the bench beneath the cherry tree. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt.
Hey.
Thanks. Reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. Turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. Aww. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. See? Just a little bit of transparency and actually, like, letting people get to know you. Like, it goes a long way when it comes to working with youth, you know? Having that, like, personal connection makes it a lot easier to, you know, think of, you know, teachers or authority figures as, like, people and not just, like, the cold face of the rules. Or, you know, the crypt keeper of my grades. A few of them even asked me to be a sponsor for the wrestling club. Oh, that's fantastic! Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like.
Oh.
I agree. And as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? God, I was really hoping that would be another, like, choice box. Or, like, one that we could choose the option for. This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
Yes.
He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Jake, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. Was that a euphemism? I think that was a euphemism. I think that was intended to be a euphemism. What's that?
Oh.
You'll see. Oh, he's super blushing. That was definitely supposed to be a euphemism. And boom. Hugo done. Today was like chock full of that good shit. Like, both of the ones today were like up in my top fucking favorites. And we have the pinup, which is he's fucking surrounded by fucking charcuterie and fucking cheese board shit. But yeah, that was like, yeah, man. Both of the ones today are in like the very top for me. For sure. I really, really enjoyed those. Okay. And it is 1:53 in my time zone. 1:53 a.m. So we're just about an hour over time. So, you know, maybe I could have pushed this out one more weekend, you know? But, like, I just wanted to fucking finish it this weekend. All at once and not have to split a weekend in two, with the two different streams being different things, you know what I mean? Like, I would do that for the Pesterquest volumes, but not for this. I wanted to keep all this together. But yeah. So tomorrow, we're gonna do Craig, and then we're done. Oh my god, with Craig not on the screen right now, it looks like so complete and so beautiful. That makes it sound like I'm hating on Craig. I'm not. I'm very excited to do Craig's Day tomorrow. But like, look at all of these colorful faces. God. Yeah, so tomorrow night, Craig, it's fucking happening. Yeah, and then next weekend we got that next Pesterquest, and then the weekend after that is finally the first Homestuck Reread stream. Woo! Yeah, hides so you can feel satisfied. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. It's fucking excited for all these things that are gonna start happening soon. Yeah. Where do we go from here? I guess I just end the fucking thing already, eh? Alright, that's all for this evening. That is 2 dates done, 1 to go. We are so close. Been streaming this game since May. That is like over 6 months ago, I think. Okay, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That is like 6 fucking months ago, indeed. Yeah, it's been a while. So cool. Okay. I'm waffling again because I'm just kind of like brain machine broken. I need to do a fucking like online lecture for my online course now. And I really can't afford to leave it to tomorrow, which fucking sucks because I really just not feeling it because it's 2 in the morning, but it's all good. So that's what I'm off to. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you maybe getting up to. What the fuck? Alright, fingers crossed that I will be seeing you all, and then some more folks, I mean, right back here tomorrow night for the finale, the final Dream Daddy stream, the last date with Craig Khan. Alright. Alright. Have a good one, folks. And from me to you, good night.